Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to start this in about a minute. Any commissioners in the building, please report to the dais. Thank you. Hey, Robert, we're going to start this thing. All right, good morning. We're going to go ahead and start this meeting this morning. We appreciate everyone being here today. This is the Gary Sansing Public Forum. Citizens wishing to speak must sign up. The forms are located in the back of the chambers. Please turn your cell phone to the vibrate, silence, or off setting. The Gary Sansing Public Forum is intended for matters not included on the agenda for the upcoming Board of County Commissioners meeting. Citizens wishing to address items on the agenda should sign up to speak to such item at the regular Board of County Commissioners meeting. Speakers shall refrain from abusive or profane remarks, disruptive outbursts, protests, or other behavior which interferes with the orderly conduct of the Gary Sansing Public Forum. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes unless otherwise determined by the chairman to allow sufficient time for all speakers. At the chairman's direction, the Gary Sansing Public Forum may end 5 minutes prior to the scheduled start of the upcoming Board of County Commissioners meeting to allow the meeting to commence on time. And of course, that won't be necessary today as we only have 2 speakers signed up. So if you're here and you want to speak, make sure that you're signed up. Right now, we only have 2. We're going to get the show on the road, and we're going to start this morning with Miss Shirley Tilney. You will be recognized. Just state your name when you get to the podium, and your 3 minutes will start. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. I'm Shirley Tilney. I live in Perdido Key on Inner Point Road in Renee Terrace. We have a flooding issue, which I brought up last month at one of your meetings. I know the surveyors have been out, and we were told we could get a copy of this once it was all drawn up. because we're trying to figure out how to protect our property until this flood project can be done. And in the last couple of weeks, we've had another issue come up. The vacant lot in the middle of this road of Renee Terrace had a derelict RV on it, no windshield, nothing. We've had, apparently 2 people have moved in. There's no electricity, no water, no sewage, nothing. And with the cold weather, they have been starting huge bonfires. We've called fire departments, police departments. We filed complaints with compliance officers. We don't know what to do about them. They say they own the land. We don't know if they do or not. But this RV has just been sitting there for about 3 years, from what I understand. We don't really know what to do with it anymore. We're worried about, we know first, number one, it's been flooded several times from Hurricane Sally last September. But now if they're going to start fires, this is wooded lots everywhere around our houses. If anything else catches on fire, there's going to be at least a dozen homes burned. So we're concerned, very concerned about that. Anything that can be done to help, check with compliance officers, see if they're ready to do something. But that and the flooding, that's really all I have to say.
Shirley, if I could, that young lady right over there in the purple, that's my aide, Debbie Kenny. Debbie, will you please get with her, and then we can refer her to Tim Day and Joy Jones as applicable for her issues. Yeah, so just if you'd get with her offline,
Okay.
she'll put you together with the right staff.
Okay, great. Thanks
Thanks for being here. Thank you. All right, next speaker this morning is going to be Darren Flanders. Good morning, sir. Just state your name when you get to the podium. You'll be recognized. Your time will start.
Hey, it's Darren Flanders. I live over at Spring Street, and the library currently is leased by the county. And I'd like to say one thing. Wes Marino has been incredible at listening and actually helping us with that issue. We don't get that a lot from the city. We don't get that a lot from anyone, and I really want to thank you. It means a lot to us and my neighbors, because we've had an issue over the past couple of years with people in the library. It's become a sanctuary where they pretty much live there, and they do now. There are people behind there, and they're not being moved on. They're defecating, urinating, and it continues behind there. And the library refuses to do anything about it. Commissioner May actually did some things too, and I would like to thank him as well for someone that was doing something back there, and he actually took a stand and did something with an individual that was doing things that she should not have been doing behind there. It continues to go on behind there, and really what I'm asking is that if you guys can do something about moving them away from sleeping behind the library. There's no bathrooms, there's no anything at night. We've had people come in my yard and defecate and urinate, and my granddaughter walked out and said, "Pop, what is that?" And, the guy's dress sock and something that shouldn't be there. And it's coming from the library. And what I'm pleading with you guys is, since the county leases that from the city, we need help. And things are happening even this morning that was incredible, that really encouraged us. And I'm here really to thank Mr. Moreno and Mr. May for doing things and encouraging us to continue, because once they close down the bridge camp, we sure don't want that to come over there. And it's not that they have a right to be at the library, but every time things go on there, we're calling the police. If you look at records, we call the police almost not every day, but at least 3 or 4 days a week because of things that are going on with the homeless. And if there's something that you guys can do to help us, and especially with the sleeping back there and what's going on, we really would appreciate it. That's all I had. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Flanders. I appreciate you being here today, and appreciate Wes Marino for stepping up. Wes, is there anything else we can do from the board's perspective?
I've been in contact with the mayor and PPD, as well as I know Mr. Flanders has as well. There is some tables and some benches on the north side of the building that tend to be used by the homeless. And so I had a crew out there this morning taking a look at it. We're probably going to be removing those tomorrow. So by close of business tomorrow, those will be gone. So there won't be anything there for them to congregate on. It's a small step. I mean, it's not going to solve the issue, I don't believe, but it is a small step in the right direction.
Certainly appreciate that. Anyone else here to speak before the board during public forum? Anything from my counterparts? Okay, then we will commence our regular meeting at 9 o'clock, and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.